Welcome to Steve Spurrier Florida Field, the Swamp. Today, a very competitive playoff matchup. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Florida Gators. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Boise State head coach pregame. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So Boise State's offense comes on the field first today. In these postseason games in the big stage, obviously turnover is a huge key. How does this offense operate, Joel? How aggressive can they be knowing they're facing a defense that takes the ball away so well?
Chris, it comes down to timing and spacing. As a quarterback, you've got to understand that the ball needs to leave your hand on time, and as a wide receiver, you've got to create the correct picture. Because you have to understand, anytime that ball is tipped or if you overthrow it as a quarterback, it's going the other direction.
Now here comes the bunch formation. They'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Grab near the sticks. It's 4. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. A new set of downs after that completion. Nice grab. It's Bates. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get him the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict, and then you can utilize that speed, and he's got more space to operate. The only thing the quarterback's got to make sure of, Chris, is delivering an accurate throw because, remember, timing plus ball placement, that equals yards after the catch.
On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Broncos come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught in the backfield. It's Riley. Great cut there. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Boise State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. But a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid. Line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
So the Gators offense out there for their first possession. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we've got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This old line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here. Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. To throw, it's Jones. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
The Broncos offense back on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, Boise State and elite running backs go hand in hand, Chris. They seem to always have another guy ready to take over, whether it's Ashton Genty, Ian Johnson, Jay Ajayi, Doug Martin. They've always got somebody, and you're going to have to deal with them running the football.
The pocket breaking down. Caught behind the line. It's Wagner. And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Ball fielded near the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to find some room. It's ball. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. And the Gators will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Scanning the field, it's Jones. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Not much on that play. Brought down short.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Florida, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Here's the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Well, this team hoping to make an impact in the completely rebuilt Pac-12. Joe, you and I both love this conference. For decades, they've produced such excellence. It's a completely different-looking league right now, but a big opportunity for this team today.
And, Chris, part of that opportunity is creating a legacy for this new group and really establishing this conference as a premier conference moving forward. What an opportunity, like you suggested. If they're able to get the win here today, I think people will look at this rebuilt league in a totally different way.
Here comes the pressure. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. And the Broncos will have to kick it away when he comes for his second punt of the game. And they'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Here comes the opening play of the drive to begin from the 33. Scanning the field, it's Jones. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Good scramble by this quarterback. I know it doesn't pick up a ton of yards here, but you're creating a more manageable down and distance, and you're getting down and avoiding the hit. It's a really good job managing the game and managing the hits that you're going to take throughout the game.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. That's a nice gain to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. The back's got it. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good. Rush there on first down.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Looking to pass, it's Jones. Throws to the tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. The Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. Caught near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Gators. They go to the air to reach the end zone.
You know they trust their quarterback. It's first and goal. You're at the 1-yard line. He's still throwing the ball. Tight window throw, but this is what makes him so good. Good decision, good ball, touchdown offense.
Extra point try coming now. PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive? down this time. Handoff from the shotgun. And he shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Second down after that previous play. To the air, it's Madsen. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. The Broncos will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Coming after him. Oh, and he'll be dropped behind the line. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And here's the return. And he's brought down immediately. No fair catch there, but that might have been the smarter play. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. In a big picture sense, this offense representing not just their school or even their conference, but really all group of six conferences who have been told, now you're on the fringe of the sport. For them to beat a power conference team today would be huge.
Chris, you're exactly right. And yet, as a team and more specifically as an offense, the only thing that you have total control over is your own effort level and the detail with which you play. In order to have the upset and complete the upset here today, you just have to execute. You can't be thinking about conference this and conference that. It's just football. 53.5 by 100. Go execute.
First down here for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
It's not enough for a first down. It'll be fourth down and 1. And the Broncos will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. And that sets up a return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
Going to try to use his legs here. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective, is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense.
And the Gators will spend their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Well, no surprise on third down. They go to one of the reliable targets, one of the guys he really trusts, a veteran in this situation.
Chris, that's the exact word. On third down as a quarterback, you go to the guys that you trust. And clearly they've established that over their years here. All those off seasons, all those practices, they're paying off here in a big moment on third down.
Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Dropping back, it's Jones. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
Third down, out of the shotgun. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Bates. And now the Broncos will spend the first of their timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He goes out of bounds, but a big chunk play moves the ball near the 50.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
With the catch, it's Terry. He goes out of bounds, moves the ball across midfield. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the first half.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, Enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the returner is brought down. We're set to get the third quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
The Gators head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he understands in the first round of a college football playoff game, ball security is the most important thing. They have the lead. They have performed well. And now with the ball to start the third quarter, he continues to talk to them about ball security. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this playoff game. That's the message he is pounding home with his guys here in the third. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Grab behind the line, it's Brown. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
And there's the handoff. Oh, what a move. Got an opening here. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Well, sometimes you just got to rely on players and not plays. And here on 2nd and long, the defense is ready for the run play, and yet this back is too good. Watch the elusiveness, and he's able to get out there, get a nice gain, and create a 3rd and manageable. That is a quarterback's best friend.
Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. The Gators line up with a 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Back to throw. It's Jones. Pass caught. Can he get in? Oh, and they bring him down just short of the end zone. They'll spot it at the 1. Gain moves the ball to the 1. 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Florida. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
Chris, this is what you work on so hard in the offseason, are these timing routes, in particular in this point on the field. If it's thrown on time, you really can't defend it, and the defender's got no chance. It's a touchdown based on all of that offseason work.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. 4-yard gain makes it 2nd down and 6 now. grab behind the line. It's Wagner. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to chuck it again. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up fourth down. The Broncos will have to punt this one away. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And he's got it at the 15. And the returner will be brought down. And the Florida offense retakes the field. On the ground, it's Pryor. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off, the offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football, and here on first down, you move the chains, you just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
That's a solid gain, moves the football inside the 30, and a first down.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. Wideouts now clustered. It's Florida on top as we break for the quarter. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They mix it up with a run. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Pounding away with the run game. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. And the Gators line it up with first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Jones. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just so difficult to throw the ball in this area of the field because it's condensed. You're in the red zone. These defensive windows, they're just smaller, and you can see they reacted. Nice hit.
Touchdown, Gators. They continue to roll up the score. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense back on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Defense is coming after him. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Receiver in motion now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Broncos.
Well, it's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And, again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing. Well, this was their only hope. They had to get an onside kick. They're down by so much. Chris, it's just such a low percentage play, and a good job by the hands team on the opposite side covering this one up.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage. You know, I don't think there's any better feeling for a head coach than having a big lead in the 4th quarter and just ripping off big runs late in the game. You know you're going to continue to move the chains, continue to keep your offense on the field, and you're about to be in the locker room with a win.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. Touchdown, Florida. And the route is on. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, clearly this is a little too late to start establishing the run game. This is what they needed to do in the first quarter. Now they're down by a bunch. It's a multiple possession deficit, and now they start running the football? That's just devastating.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Can't imagine the disappointment on that sideline. They had such a great year, and they get themselves to this point in the playoff. And to play this way today, I know they didn't expect it. Heck, Chris, you and I didn't expect it. But here they are, and I got to tell you, for these seniors, I just feel for them.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They're going to run it here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
He's got such great awareness once he gets close to that sideline, and you can tell he understands he just needs the 1 foot. He secures the ball, foot down. That's a catch, and that's a first down.
Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking right. This one caught. Touchdown, Boise State. This passing game is still on fire.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. And this home crowd ready to celebrate a very satisfying home victory. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
So the winner advances in the playoff bracket and gets one step closer to a national championship.